Hello, I'm Alex Knight.
And I'm Bobby Gaylord.
Today we're going to discuss Thomas Aquinas' 5 proofs, the ones that we agree with and disagree with. The 2 proofs that stuck with me the most are the unmoved mover, which is the proof that states something had to put everything in motion. Then secondly, the one that goes hand in hand with it, the second one of causation. I've always mainly believed in God because of these 2. Whenever people tell me God isn't real, I automatically think, how could this be possible? This is because whenever they give me a reason, I ask, where did that so-called reason come from? I believe this is an endless cycle that can only be solved by the existence of God. You can always say, okay, and where did that come from? These 2 proofs I believe to be extremely convincing and understanding. The universe must have a cause. According to Britannia.com, Aristotle gives examples of a person reaching a decision, a father begetting a child, and a sculptor carving a statue. Because every efficient cause must itself have an efficient cause, and because there cannot be infinite chain of efficient causes, there must be an immutable first cause of all the changes that occur in the world, and this first cause is God. A lot of people say that the world can be scientifically proven. That just doesn't make sense because I could pose the question, where did this science that proves the world come from, and so on. This cycle is infinite unless you present the answer of God.
So personally, I really agree with your statement. I think nothing would be here without God. And in my personal opinion, we are all here because of God, and everything we live on and with is because of God.
I wholeheartedly agree. The weakest proof, I believe, is the proof that states all things are imperfect and therefore must come from a perfect being. I don't believe this proof is that convincing. People could easily believe that all things are imperfect and leave it at that. Also, people argue if there was a perfect God, then why is the world not perfect? With this argument, I feel like this proof doesn't combat it enough. It gives no reason to why God made beings imperfect. I feel the proof should be able to combat all arguments surrounding itself, and in this case, I don't think it does the best job.
So, with that proof, I agreed with that proof, and I thought that it makes sense to me because no one human is perfect, and every single human on this planet is flawed, but we all know what the perfection is because this perfection is God. And there could be qualities of us that are perfect, and there's still imperfections in those perfections. And the perfections are and those good qualities come from knowing and being part of God, which He is perfect. And from learning about God, He teaches us how to do things because there has to be something perfect to fit in an imperfect world.
That's a fair point.
And then, so for my last statement, I had an idea that what really clicked to me, and it was the fact that God has never been seen before, but people who have not read the Bible, they know about God. And God is known by almost everyone in the world. So if there was not a God, how would there already be this pre-existing knowledge of Him that everybody's known from an early age? But
right, I totally agree with that.
Right.
God has been known for all time.
Right. And then, so one proof that I did not understand was things without intelligence act for the sake of the end. And I don't understand this because I feel like the things without intelligence are going to know how to learn and how to adapt to survive, because I feel as if a certain species needs to eat, then that certain species will find out what to eat to survive. Although they lack knowledge, they still have instinct. And with instinct, they could follow others to survive, and even if they don't have knowledge.
I do agree with this, but I also believe this instinct was given to them by God.
Perfect. Hey, thank you so much, Alex.
You too, Bob. It's been a great time talking to you.
Great talk. Have a good one.